Hello friends, Painting Hands here. I'm going to be painting this beautiful peony in watercolor step by step today. A peony has plenty of petals and stamens. For stamens, we are going to be using a masking fluid today. So I will use yellow deep, magenta, bright violet, sap green, and ultramarine deep. And masking fluid in the stamens. I'm taking a yellow dip, put on the paper for testing. Next one, magenta color. Don't worry about it, you cannot follow my exactly same brand and same color. You can use some violet or some permanent any purple color instead my bright violet. Okay, and this one is a sap green color. You can use also any brand of green instead my sap green. This one is the ultramarine deep. This is the masking fluid is used when you want to leave small space or thin lines in white. Okay, start by sketching with H pencil. Draw a big oval as big as a flower and draw a small oval for stamens. And then draw the petals one by one. Peony petals are tricky to draw, but let's forgive them because the flowers are really pretty, right? Okay. Okay, there are many petals, but they are bent and overlapped, so less difficult to draw them. And next, apply the masking fluid using a small old brush in stamens. And when you finish applying the masking fluid, you should watch your brush immediately, right? And because don't ruin your brush, okay? And save some tiny space where the stamens are for the nature painting, okay? Next, I'm going to use wet on wet technique in the background. So I'm using big wash brush. Take enough water and apply in the background gently and nicely. And don't do to main flower. We are going to use wet on wet technique for background and also flower. We're gonna use wet on wet and wet on dry technique. For the first layer on background, I'm mixing magenta and ultramarine deep and apply it in the background first. And as you can see, I'm applying the lower petals too. What I want is to make these leaves stay a little bit backward. Okay. And then take ultramarine deep and put around the flower. I'll be making a flower stand out. So tilt the paper back and forth and side to side. I'd like to get natural mixing colors and smooth background. Give it a try. It surely will be fun. Okay, get a watery magenta and put on petal as the first layer. When you apply magenta, when you need to be careful of the background paper that is not dry yet. So be careful. And so you'd better leave tiny negative space between petals for highlight. And I'm taking a mixture of magenta and ultramarine deep and putting into petal as the second layer. And then blend softly and nicely. Switch the tiny brush and tip area, put on the very thick color and then blend it. I switch it to small brush and take a really thick magenta and put on the edge of the petal, and then also dot motions and blend dots. Please don't connect all dots. Give them some airy space. I'll draw other petals using the same order I did. I'm still using Escoda big brush on the petal. I switched the brush to a Da Vinci, take a thick magenta, draw some lines in the petal, and draw the petal shape in more detail. Draw some lines in the petal. Your brush stroke center to edge. I'm working on edge of the petal area with the very thick magenta, mixture of magenta and ultramarine deep color. Make sure the shape and some lines center to edge. I'm painting the back of the petals with the light blue. That petal, it will stay a little bit back of the flower area. I'm still working on the back of the flower area with the light bluish purple. For far away flowers, apply with watery magenta first, and then take a little bit thick magenta color, put on the middle of the top area. Next, draw a stems with magenta mix a sap green color. Rather far away flower put on here. Take a very watery color, and then next little dark bluish purple put on the center. This is a stamen. This is a stem, a mixture of sap green and ultramarine deep put on the stem area. Next, it's time to draw leaves now. So I'm mixing sap green, ultramarine deep, and magenta. So the color what I want is olive green. So and then draw leaves here and there. So I use wet and dry. Draw another leaf on the leaf, but yeah, it's not a good way. So I changed my idea that I want to try wet on wet technique here. So still I working on draw each leaf, but then so I blend the color with water. So I'm going to use wet on wet technique. So blend the color with light olive green. Next, draw leaf. Draw leaf again. Now this paper hold a lot of water, so we can use wet net technique. The color spreading by themselves very naturally. I'm taking a mixture of sap green and ultramarine deep, very thick and strong intense of color, put on the underground. So as you know, I ideally love splashing colors. So I'm going to use it here and there. And I'm mixing color, sap green and magenta, and then put under flower area here and there. Draw stem again, and then I'm going to use a splash technique. With the blue color and a splatter technique here and there, and then take a magenta color, splash under flower area. Splash technique, it will be making this painting natural and airy. Next, take out a masking fluid. Use eraser for this. The masking fluid is sticky now. I think I painted before it dries. So you give it a little more time and let it dry before coloring. Okay, take a yellow and put in the center stamens. And then next, add some small green on the center and orange. Now I'm working on stamen with orange color. Put the center with dot 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 motion. Now I'm working on center. I want to make outline of the stamen area, so I blend the color and draw some lines in the petal, so I give them some more depths. So finally, I'd like to touch up more detailed depths to the flower, and I'm touching up here and there for more depths of painting. Draw some line here and there and some dots. Finally, draw stamen one more time and some stem here and there. Okay, thank you for watching and listening today's video. Don't forget subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time. Bye.